Yeah, it took me like 5 days, a couple times to, like, retrain myself to walk in the ICU and
Gary Gensler, I want my fucking money. 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 I want my fucking money. Gary Gensler, I want my fucking money. J Squad. Gonna be so goddamn rich.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Gonna be fucking rich. I want my fucking money. Griffin, I want my fucking money. Yo, motherfucker. Holy shit, we're gonna be so fucking rich. Great. Damn it, we're gonna be so fucking rich.
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Griffin, I want my fucking money.
You're an original,
Hey,
aren't
yelling,
you?
give me the fucking money. Get the goddamn money printer out.
Great. Bounty letter.
We're gonna be so fucking rich. Get the goddamn money printer out.
Yo, what's going on? How you guys doing? Watching crypto burn over here. It's kind of rough. What's up, Jamie? Choices, Joseph, Jess, Hardcore. It's good to see all you guys and girls. What's up, CBJ? Yeah, it looks like it's over 600 million in Bitcoin has been liquidated in the last few hours. Double may rage. I mean, I hate to say I told you so. Because I wanted to be wrong. But here we fucking are. Evergrande is declaring that they're not going to make their next bond payment. Kaisa has told us they're not going to make their next bond payment. Fantasia has defaulted. Junk bonds are in the shitter. Oh, it's going down all right. Crypto. I hope you guys don't have too much invested in crypto, or if you do, I hope you can hold for a long time. That's for sure. Phantom down 30%, Aave 30%, Graph 27%, Quant 11, Amp 14.5, Tezos 18, Audius 26%, Anchor 26%, Scale 35%, LivePeer 31%, 1 Inch 32%. These, you know what happens on Fridays? If you haven't been paying attention, crypto pumps. It doesn't dump on Fridays. It pumps on Fridays and it dumps on Sunday morning, or I'm sorry, it dumps on Monday morning right before pre-market. I'm pumped. I'm fucking pumped. I'm going to have a sip. Hope you guys hang out. Want to have a sip with me? Have some fucking jar of mayo. Have a smoke. Whatever the hell you want. Yeah, this is not regular. This is big news. You got to tell your friends. That's for sure. This is big fucking news. Everyone's got to know. This is, I think this is it. And that's not just me being hopeful. That's me being scared that the economy is about to crash. But we can't fucking help it. There's nothing we're going to do to stop it. You know? There's nothing we're going to do to stop that shit. There's going to be a lot of old ladies walking around like this after AMC and GameStop squeeze. That's for damn sure. Isla, light one up. Perfect timing. Cheers. We're going to be fucking rich. MOASS, imminent. Love a nice red wine, hardcore. It's always good to have wine in your diet. What's up, TMI baby mama? It's good to see you guys. Roland, Steven, it's nice to see all the familiar names and faces. What's up, Monty? It's good to see you back, buddy. Yeah, look, my boy John Carlos over here posted this bullish fucking news just now, too. If I can ever get it put up here. By the one and only Unusual Whales. Here's Cash. Cash Money. And here's all the people that he's hanging out with after the MOASS. Where the fuck's he at? Oops, I clicked the wrong person, but whatever. But what's up, Charlie? You're welcome to come anyway. Come through. Danny Gomez. Anyone got Kenji's phone number? I'll margin call him myself. No lie, brother. Let's fix that shit up a little bit. What's up, Abraham Lincoln in the fucking house? How you guys doing? What's up, Ricky? I wasn't even planning. This is going to be my 4th time streaming now today. As you guys have noticed, I only stream when it's important. I don't stream just to stream. If I don't have new information for you all, I'm not over here streaming 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Not even half an hour a day. I got shit to do. I got places to be. If I'm here, it's for a reason. It's because I think that we need, that I need to be here. Take the information, digest it, enjoy it, do whatever the hell it is you want with it. We got a fucking wonderful weekend ahead of us here. Being that it's currently, Saturday morning now over here. Shit. We're going to be fucking rich. What's up, motherfuckers?
Brain, heart, or lungs. I was like, well, I apologize greatly, but one, I don't know that it came from that, but two, aren't you glad that it's over?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. And again, though, those people, you guys had a choice, and you guys had the option. And, I've heard a couple of doctors talk about it to where it's like, you they tried to simplify things and say, well, this medicine don't work or this medicine by itself, but it's like doctors, they don't give medications.
Yeah, I'm most definitely buying Ken
And the
Griffin's
argument
fucking
was,
jet
hey,
when that bitch gets put
I
up
give a
on auction
medication
when he's
based
getting led away in
upon for
cuffs.
each symptom. Like I do
Like
one for
Bernie
inflation
Madoff.
or in inflammation, I do one for this, I do one for that. And in the collateral relation, that's how we, work with a patient. You know what I mean? You can't say, well, ivermectin don't work or this one don't work. Well, each one of them can do something, and that's why how we treat a patient with usually multiple medications. But it was nice, at least you had the fucking option to choose to do so.
Hey guys, I don't want to. Oh shit, I'm muted. Hold on.
That's why I really recommend listening to Brett. A really rough analogy that somebody that I came up with, anyways, is if ivermectin is a mineral, and it's you could think about it like if you got poisoned or if you had something toxic come into your system, it's essentially somewhat of the equivalent to taking charcoal. It just stops the viral load of what's going on, and that's been proven since it got a Nobel Award in 2015. Right.
Well, there's a dude on here, the dude that was on here from Canada earlier. I bought a product out of Canada, and it's a medical device, or well, they don't call it a medical device. It's like homeopathic shit, right? And, I had a fever blister. I'd get like them 2, 3, 4 times a year on my lip. And they're kind of gross or whatever. And it's,
hey guys,
a herpes
full
virus.
disclosure, I don't want to.
Whatever. And I use this medical device, or whatever, or homeopathic device that is supposed to like clean your blood. And I used that and, made colloidal silver and stuff like that. And I did the little procedure and stuff that it said to do. And I haven't had a fever blister in like 5 years.
Hey, that's great news, but I don't want to violate any HIPAA regulations, and I definitely don't want to violate your guys' privacy. So I just want to say, we live, bitches.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Well, I'm going to get the fuck out of here then.
No, brother. No, stay, you guys. I just wanted to let you know. I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation, but I went live and then hopped in the chat. Next thing you know, here we are.
Man. I'll donate my MOASS to cure herpes.
It's really not that big a deal, man. Motherfuckers are only worried about getting it before they have it. Once you got it, you're like, fuck it. Now I don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy shit. Smoke on. You got it, Diamond Hands. Oh, shit.
Crypto markets? Bloodbath.
This is insanity. Look at this shit. If you were bullish on Loopring and you haven't had a chance to get in, Loopring is down 27%. Feel free to get in on the Loopring before it goes insane when GME launches their NFT and that shit runs to fucking $20 a coin.
It's always been correlated though. Like May 11th, if you track back, I mean, there's a couple occurrences that every time fucking crypto takes a huge fucking dump, the meme stocks seem to pump.
Absolutely. It happens every single time. Let's see if we can't invite, if one of you guys doesn't feel like doing it, let's see if we can't invite one of the TA guys. Maybe we can get Zabi in here or Edward or someone who's not busy at the moment, see if they want to talk about or go over it. But I could pull up some crypto charts as well. Just makes Streamlabs slow down when I get too much going at once, so I don't like to open too many different things.
Man, D Parks, where did you go, bro? I was like talking to you forever, and then like you disappeared on me.
I fell asleep, man.
I don't blame you.
That shit happens, man. Shit. We're all human.
Not gonna lie, I was enjoying our conversation before my boss walked outside.
Yeah, the crypto market, I got a couple notifications and I was right back up.
Hell yeah. It'll do that to you.
I feel like, I mean, this is just my personal 2 cents, but like everybody's always been into like sheep and stuff, and everybody does themselves, but I think they're gonna bleed those crypto markets dry. I really do. I always felt that.
I think it'll definitely be used to cover their positions, that's for sure.
I'd be
We're gonna soak up the chips.
Well, the reason that this is so different is because we've been tracking this shit for many months now, right? And every single Friday, crypto pumps. Minimum 5%, like on a bad day for hedgies. But to see crypto all across the board losing 18, 25, 32%, it's a big fucking deal. On a Friday, this is a big fucking deal. These things are going to bleed all weekend. And then come Monday, where's that extra liquidity that they needed, that they made all weekend long?
Somebody needs to cover.
But the thing is, why would they sell off crypto right now? Like, where are they moving this fucking money to, is my question.
That's a good question.
Where are they just holding on to it because they know they're going to need it on Monday morning? Because they can't fucking abuse it. They can't abuse it over the weekend if it's not in the crypto market. So are they going to use it in Hong Kong? Are they going to use it in, Germany? Where is it that they need this extra liquidity? Which market opens before us? Because I know the Chinese market opens before the American market on Sunday nights here in the States.
Yeah, good God, I hadn't checked Bitcoin in a couple of days. That shit dropped. Whoa. It hit a low of 42,000.
And that's just the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if before the end of the weekend we saw that thing back in the mid 30s, 36,000 or so. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Keep talking to me. You're making me hard. I want to see.
I get the jerkins and I'm jerking like Eminem.
Well, I've been waiting for that, drop to 29 again, or a nice, good, sweet dip after MOASS, and then get in heavy.
What are you gonna do? Why Bitcoin though? Why Bitcoin? Like, how much money do you have to make a lot of fucking money in Bitcoin? A shitload.
Bitcoin to me and Ethereum are the two that are most well known. Bitcoin's actually kind of old and outdated, but Ethereum is not.
I agree.
And their technology is what's going to be used going forward. But Bitcoin was legitimized when the SEC turned it to an ETF, and it will be used for 401ks and IRAs and that option. So to be honest with you, that really legitimized Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is just the face of the name of all cryptocurrencies that are the most well known. And when you legitimize it into a security, when you legitimize it into a security,
yeah, absolutely.
That leads the path.
Yes, it does. And now with Bitcoin Gold, that's definitely fucking bullish.
Yeah, I'm not saying Bitcoin is the best crypto itself as in its function.
I know.
I'm just saying it's the most well known, and it has a lot of backing as far as the structure behind it, its protection and security. Like, have you seen the fucking where the server farms are and how well fucking protected they are? You don't spend that kind of money to protect something like that when it's shit.
Ain't that the truth?
We're gonna be so fucking rich.
Preach it, brother.
Cash. Ever since you've been gone, I've been on here yapping my fucking gums. Dude,
you're like me. You've been out here all day. You're addicted to the fucking stock market, you degenerate fucking gambler.
Oh, definitely. Maybe I'd call one of them numbers or something.
You might make so much money, you might never have to look at it again. So, cheers. Somebody called for music. Who called for
my
fucking
wife,
music?
I'm addicted for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Hey, you got to play the theme song, man. You didn't play the theme song, bro.
You're right. Let's give it one go.
J Squad.
Gonna be so goddamn rich.
I think it's time to blow this.
Share my screen.
Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, let's go.
Maybe I'm not. Fucking rich.
I want my fucking money.
I'll still share my screen. I just won't be able to share the sound.
Griffin, I want my fucking money. Yo, motherfucker.
What the hell did you do?
I don't worry. I can't share the audio, but I'll share the screen with you.
Shit, we're gonna be so fucking rich.
make a suggestion?
Griffin, I want my fucking money.
You're an original,
Hey,
aren't
yelling,
you?
give me the fucking money.
Oh man, we're gonna be rich. Yeah!
We're gonna be so fucking rich.
Rich.
Goddamn right, Cash. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
So goddamn rich.
That's fucking right. Let's go.
Hey, boss, can I make a suggestion?
Better.
We're gonna be so fucking rich. Get the goddamn money printer out.
You heard the man. Get the fucking money printer out, Jerome Powell.
Hey, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, brother. What's up?
All you fuckers on the Discord, go in and buy some shit off of his stuff so we can get better streaming service.
Fuck you. Holy
I'm trying to
shit.
see the video and hear the song and hear you talk.
I hear that. No, it's
The
actually like a
goddamn
reverberation
garbage
echo
ass-
thing. Something about the echo that just does not allow Discord to play,
Oh, okay.
to share sounds with you guys while Streamlabs is using the audio driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
was about to say that
kind of dumb.
garbage ass Comcast shit you got.
No, I pay as much money as one can fucking pay, the maximum amount. That's just the, service quality we get here in the States. There's shitty ass
Yeah.
fucking quality of internet here.
I know I pay for gaming streaming service here or whatever for Call of Duty and fucking garbage.
It is.
Has anybody sold all their crypto yet?
Oh yeah, weeks ago.
What about you guys?
Same.
Sigma hung on to his crypto, but he's got the plan, right? He's got long game strong.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking retarded, but I have way more money in AMC, so it's okay.
I hear that. My man Jackson Hunter. Make sure you guys are following him if you're not already. He's also posting the crypto charts. We've been talking about this for months too, so my man knows. Ethereum down 13% almost. Dogecoin down almost 20%. That's a steep fucking drop, huh? Oh yeah, retail did that. We all decided real quick here at 11 p.m. to start, selling off all of our crypto on a Friday night. We need that money for Saturday morning, so we got bills to pay Saturday morning. What's up, George, Kershaw, Mark, Derek, Mike? What's up, guys, girls? It's good to see you. It's time to fucking sing. Gary Gensler, where's my fucking money? I want my fucking money. Jesus.
I want my fucking money. Money. I want my fucking money.
Litecoin down almost 25%. That's fucking steep.
It is weird that they're not waiting till last minute.
It's weird because they don't have a choice at this point. Why wouldn't they spend every last minute of the weekend pumping this money before they had to liquidate it? They wouldn't liquidate it on a Friday night and just give up 2 whole days, a whole Saturday and a whole Sunday of manipulating markets and making profits for no reason. There's got to be a reason for this. My man, thank you, John Carlos. Yeah, you fucking bloody legend. Thank you very much. Here we go. Give a little fucking upgrade right there, my brother. It was perfect. Jackson just posted the correlation between crypto, between Bitcoin and AMC. And if you guys didn't know, now you know. January, Bitcoin, AMC and GameStop to the roof. Check that out right here. June, Bitcoin lost half of its fucking value. AMC and GameStop to the fucking moon almost. What's going to happen this time? Just fucking wait and see. Just fucking wait and see. Check this shit. The orange line is crypto, and the green line's AMC. I mean, come on. You don't gotta tell me that TA doesn't work. You can't tell me that TA doesn't matter. Look at this shit. Use your fucking eyes. What's up, Mr. Simon? We were just sharing information on crypto and Evergrande bonds tonight. That is really the important factor here. It's not that there's new occurrences with them, but the fact that crypto is dumping on a Friday night is extremely bullish for AMC and GameStop and bearish for the stock market on Monday and for crypto all fucking weekend and into the near future. I'm sorry, Monty. Did you just say $2 billion in Bitcoin was liquidated tonight? Irish, my boy Trade Spotting, Jamie, yeah, he's awesome. We did a couple of vids together. He's a cool guy. He gets some heat sometimes because he doesn't take shit and he's kind of blunt, but I like that. So, to each his own. I like Jamie from Trade Spotting. If you guys don't follow him, he's kind of more of a GameStop only type of guy, and that's okay if that's what he likes. You know, I like both the stocks a lot. And I'm super bullish on them. Same stock, different ticker. We like to say that shit a lot because they run together when it matters. Hey Lupe, if you want to link to the Discord, it's free and it's in the video description chat. Click down to the video description right here below, and you'll be able to find it. What's up? Who's that? Is that Floyd?
It's D.
Oh, D Parks. What's up, brother?
I was just gonna say I was looking at May 9th. And
I'm losing you right now. If you're still there, I think it's your audio. You might have to hold the button.
I think it's my connection.
Oh,
yeah,
it's okay.
On May 9th was a Friday. If you look back of when the crypto market dumped back then, it was a Friday as well, which is pretty bullish.
Real quick, Wesley, I use Interactive Broker, Fidelity, and Webull, but I don't actually actively use Webull. I just have a bunch of shares held in there from way back when. I use mainly Interactive Brokers and then a little bit for Fidelity as well. And pretty soon my only broker is going to be Xchange. Check them out on Twitter at Xchange LLC.
Hell yeah.
Hey, boss, I don't know why your feed's like running in the background, but you can rehear everything you're saying like at about a 3-second delay.
Oh, interesting. No fucking idea.
I think it's someone's mic is going off.
Yeah, somebody's microphone might be going in the background. That's a good possibility.
Okay. I didn't know if you could hear that, but I could.
Yeah, I got my music going. I just love the fucking song. Yeah, you're not lying. This chart's just a little... It's not going to have the detail I'm looking for. I'm going to have to go into one of my Gemini accounts or something like that. But as a matter of fact, no, this is perfect. Let's take a look at May. May 7th 8th and 9th of 2021 were Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we are at 56,000, 57,000, and 58,000 on those Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Even Monday was strong. It remains pretty strong until May 12th, which is actually a Wednesday. Before it started dropping, that's when it went from 56 to 50 to 49 the next day, and then 46 the day after that. It took a few days to get down there. It worked its way down. So it didn't actually get till 34.9 until May 24th, and it started on like basically May 12th, or we could say May 12th, May 13th. So it took a good 10 days to drop that amount of money then. And today alone, it's dropped almost $10,000.
Hey, Mox, no. Can you mute your microphone?
Hey, you guys, yeah, if you're not speaking, it'd be cool if you could mute your microphone if you don't have push to talk turned on. Not sure if you do.
I feel like that dude's microphone is creating feedback.
It might have been because it got a lot quieter, so it definitely could have been. Discord does that a lot for some reason with people's speaker phones and things like that. Picks up what it's outputting. That's definitely a bullish chart. Old fucking Yeller. Where's old Yeller? Yeah, I would say get ready for financial runs. That's for sure, brother.
Feedback stop for me. I don't know about you, Funds Reaper, but
it's a little choppy, but I'm sure it'll come up soon, Velchrome. But no worries, brother. Who wants to see my girlfriend? Her name is Janet Yellen. Check out this sexy old bat. This is a real turn on what she says right here. I gotta admit.
That can be deployed, and other means to address that, and of course that has to be part of a plan to switch to renewables and address climate change.
Yeah, one of our concerns, of course, is the technical challenge here on intermittent sources of energy, as you described, and storage. But the impact this will have on families that are on fixed incomes or seniors.
Oh, you old bat. She's always got good news. She looks like Danny DeVito. That was great. That was fucking great. She does. She's got that little bowl cut. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. She's telling me we're going to be fucking rich. I think it's pretty sexy.
Who wanted to flee to cash, and
did you hear that? Did you hear that? Were you paying attention, guys? Let me turn it up for you in case you didn't hear this.
Broadly, what do you assess to be the most significant systemic risks or threats to financial stability?
I think there are threats to financial stability that have come from the growth of activity in the shadow banking sector.
Oh, growth of activity in the shadow banking sector. So basically, holding companies. Yeah, that's right. We've kind of discussed that before, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, holding companies which have over $225 billion. I'm sorry, I meant to say trillion with a T. $225 trillion.
Yeah, there's a few extra zeros on that.
Yeah, an extra comma, 3 more zeros. There's a lot of fucking commas in trillion.
Oh yeah.
This is the quarterly report on bank trading and derivative activities for second quarter of 2021. It is a 48-page document on which you will find a wonderful plethora of information on the shadow banking sector, as well as the traditional banking sector. Let's see if we can zoom in far enough here to make a difference. Let's keep it going. That's the 4 comma club, baby. I like that saying, Giga Halem. You're on it, brother. Keith says that old Yeller looks like the where's the beef lady. That's a great fucking way to put it. I don't know if you can read this or not. That might be a little small. I'll open up the desktop version here later. But this is $182 trillion because this number is expressed in millions. So you got to take this number and multiply it by 1 million. So that's $182 trillion from the top 25 commercial banks. And this for the top 4 banks, it's $162 trillion. And well, let's keep going. It's a long-ass document. A lot of debts and liabilities on here. A lot of derivatives. This is the top 25 commercial banks. Note, it says banks. And then the legal identifiers for each are here. The top 5 being JP Morgan, Goldman, Citibank, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. Followed closely by State Street Bank, HSBC, Bank of New York Mellon, U.S. Bank National, and Western Alliance, the major players in the ISDA contract field. This here are the top 25 holding companies. That means companies offshore that are literally meant to hold assets and liabilities of other companies. They have different legal entity identifiers because they're different companies in different countries around the world, and they hold $244 trillion, $359 billion, $850 million in total derivatives. So you got to take up the holding companies and add it up with the banks to get $426 trillion in total derivatives. And that is why my girlfriend, old Yeller, this sexy old bat, is telling us that these concerns of the shadow banking sector and hedge funds leverage are going to cost financial fucking runs in AMC and GameStop. Watch this.
We saw some of those threats emerge during the onset of the pandemic. We have, for example, open-end bond funds that guarantee daily redemption.
She told us that we saw some of those things occur at the onset of the pandemic. What did we see in January of 2021? Oh, I remember now. GameStop ran up to nearly 400, and AMC went up 1,500%.
Saw massive withdrawals by individuals who wanted to flee to cash, and that can trigger fire sales of assets with systemic consequences. The Financial Stability Oversight Council that I head has taken that up as a topic that we're looking at and examining. There are issues relating to hedge funds and the possibility of leverage there that can trigger financial runs. That's another.
Okay. A run is a series of consecutive price increases or decreases in a given security. There's no set period of days that classifies a run, but conventionally, most traders consider 3 or more consecutive price increases a run. GameStop ran up to $511 or so in pre-market on January 28th. That's a great fucking point, David. Thank you for reminding me. Some people sold fractional shares of GameStop for thousands of dollars per share. So they might have sold 0.2, 2/10 of a share or 5/10 of a share, half a share, for equivalent of $5,000 a share. Some people did. It's quite incredible. Look it up on Google and Reddit. You'll find some. But as she said, that's another topic. That's a whole another thing.
And more broadly, climate change.
And she starts getting into a bunch of other fucking bullshit as well over here. But the whole conversation's great. It's pretty much all fire. And I have more, actually, of her in these with information from Jerome Powell as well. J. Powell makes some great statements in here as well that I have bookmarked. Protege son. Hedge funds and market makers take long and short positions on stocks that they've shorted. It's normal for Citadel to take a long position on AMC and GameStop in order to try to hedge against their losses. It's pretty normal stuff, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little sit down with my girlfriend, Janet Yellen. Make sure to thank her after this is all over for letting this fucking mess happen. What a fucking joke. And as you can see, their assets are but a fraction. You know, for example, Goldman Sachs holding companies, their offshore companies, only has 1.387 trillion in assets, but $43.2 trillion worth of derivatives. Now, you don't got to be a fucking mathematician here to figure out that that's about 35 to 40x leverage on their holding companies. And on Goldman Sachs itself, the bank itself here in the United States, they've only got $351 billion worth of assets and $47 trillion worth of derivatives. That is 100x leverage. You heard me? 100x leverage for Goldman Sachs on these derivatives with $351 billion in assets. The totals for the top banks are $182 trillion worth of derivatives while only holding $14 trillion in assets. This is from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, second quarter, June 30th, 2021, most recent derivatives, bank derivatives and liabilities, asset and liabilities report. And for their holding companies, they've got an additional $244 trillion in total derivatives, of which they only hold $18 trillion in assets. Aside from that, they've got $7 trillion in futures contracts. That's $7 trillion worth of ISDA contracts. They've got $13.5 trillion worth of options exposure. $45.5 trillion worth of forwards. This is the big fucking deal here. Okay? Forwards over the counter. $45 trillion in more abuses. And then they've got further swaps contracts, $133 trillion. Mortgage-backed securities, collateralized debt securities, collateralized debt obligations. This is what this shit is, guys. And these are the fucking things that they're using against AMC and GameStop. Do me a favor, drop a like if you haven't already for the algorithm. It's not for my ego. I could give a fuck about that, about the number of likes there, but it does help it share with new apes and new people. If you drop a like, a thumbs up.
Sector, we saw some of those threats.
The hell, guys? You fall asleep on me?
During the onset of
put the Jergens away.
We
no, he's listening to you, man.
For what? You already know this. Marge has arrived.
Them things ain't bleeding. Them things are hemorrhaging, man. It's unrealized losses, though.
For now. It's unrealized until March calls.
Yeah. And then it turned into realized gains.
There's an article from Sixth Tone. It says, for years, developers sold unbuilt apartments to fund construction. When it goes wrong, buyers can wind up deep in debt with no house. And that's exactly what happened to millions of people in China with Evergrande, with Kaisa and Fantasia. So this guy borrowed money from friends and relatives to pay cash for 550,000 yuan, $86,000, in order to get this apartment. So he borrowed over 100 grand. And 2.5 years later, he still has all the debt and no new apartment. And he's never going to get it. But he's not going to be able to let go of that debt.
Ouch.
You see why we call it the Great Reset? They're trying to step on poor people even further. It's pretty fucking rough.
That's the worst spot to put a working man in, though, is take everything he has and leave him with nothing. If he ain't got nothing to live for, he ain't got nothing to die for either, you know what I mean?
Yep. This is one block of hundreds just like this in China. They're actually taking dynamite and demolishing these fucking things by the dozens, 12, 18 at a time. It's kind of insane when you think about it. But because the majority, they're never going to be finished, so they got to just get rid of them. I bought some popcorn, and then I bought some Vicks calls and some other shit on Friday, and I definitely expect to be. I'm definitely going to be buying some more first thing on Monday morning, because I am super bullish on this shit, especially with this. Even Matic is down 20%. You know, Aave 30%. Ethereum 16. It's rough out there. You guys got any updates for me? Any one of you guys over here by chance?
Yeah, I an update. Money printer go bird.
Damn fucking right. Fucking J Powell, get out the money printer. See, and these guys are... Some of them are being truthful, some of them are lying, you know. Donkey is another one. Donkey Apartment. There are rumors that it's gone bankrupt, and some people believe it, some people don't. Believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, you know. But I'll tell you some things that don't lie. When a company like Evergrande comes out and confirms everything that all of us in the communities have been saying, including Dr. Marco Metzler. Sorry, I don't mean to do just shameless self-promotion here. I'm trying to go to Dr. Marco Metzler's information and his posting about Evergrande Bank. Because as you guys saw in previous videos, these bonds are being abused. They can purchase, for example, Ashmore, go back to where we were. We pulled this up in our video, and Dr. Marco's referencing portion of what we did is we're jumping off each other's due diligence. Ashmore and BlackRock and such can go out and buy $500 million worth of bonds for $100 million. Right now, this counts as $500 million worth of collateral. So they're able to use and abuse this with a margin leverage on top of that $500 million of collateral in order to get 10x money, basically, for their $100 million. They're getting $1 billion worth of collateral. So they're going to hold on to these for as long as they possibly can. Oh, you know what? I got it on my Twitter, actually. Let me just go over here. This is a letter from China Evergrande Group that says specifically that in light of the current liquidity status of the group, there's no guarantee that the group, Evergrande, will have sufficient funds to continue to perform its financial obligations. This is on English, right? It's pretty easy to understand exactly what the fuck that means. The company received a demand to perform its obligations under a guarantee in the amount of approximately $260 million. That's just one note of many that they owe. In the event that the group is unable to meet its guarantee obligations, it may lead to creditors demanding acceleration of repayment. That means liquidation. That letter was released December 3rd by Evergrande Group. This declaration represents an event of default, according to Dr. Marco Metzler, a PhD economist, formerly of Fitch Rating Agency, currently from Deutsche Market Screening Agency. And he tells us that the declaration represents an event of default for all 23 outstanding international bonds. Those 23 bonds have a value of those bonds have a value of $23.7 billion, American dollars. Almost all will be lost, and it has huge implications for the collateralized debt securities markets and Evergrande bonds. What were collateralized debt securities? 2008. What's Evergrande bonds? It's the way that hedge funds and market makers avoid Dodd-Frank regulations, because Dodd-Frank is only available here in the States under SEC regulation. Evergrande bonds are under oversight of the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. It's pretty easy shit. They can avoid Dodd-Frank regulations and abuse the collateralized debt securities by repackaging them in different tranches and moving them along through their books. Same thing goes with these Evergrande bonds. But the thing is, the Evergrande bonds, they're picking them up on a discount. They were picking them up on a discount, I should say. Could it be that that's where their crypto money's going right now? What do you guys think? Think about it. What else would they need this kind of money that crypto is dumping these massive dozens and dozens of percentages? I'm asking everybody here in the live stream if any of you guys have any thoughts, because that's actually one of the only things that I can think of is, what if they possibly needed to buy more junk bonds in overseas markets?
Unless those junk bonds were insured somehow. I mean, I don't know why they would want to swap their crypto for a junk bond or a defaulting company.
To maintain
Not unless
liquidity.
the assets.
To maintain liquidity.
Oh yeah, no, I see what
Because
you're saying.
they don't care.
So they don't get margin called.
Yeah, they would rather lose $2 billion and put it into.
Then get.
If they lose $2 billion in the long run, but right now they can turn that into $8 or $10 billion worth of collateral by buying junk bonds instead of crypto. Why wouldn't they do that?
No, you're right. That's a possibility there.
You see, they got to look at it this way. They look at it like it's a mathematics game for them. If they don't, for example, don't buy these junk bonds, they might get margin called and lose $3 billion. But if they do, they might sell off a bunch of crypto, invest in these junk bonds, and in a few months or in a few weeks, when Evergrande defaults formally and bankruptcy proceedings occur, then they'll have lost $2 billion. So they might actually save, or should I say, they might actually lose less money by buying these junk bonds to abuse them for the 10x collateral we just explained. Does that make sense?
No, it does. I mean, yeah.
It's a theory. I don't have. I mean, it's not a theory because we know that it's happening. We have the ISDA contracts. We pulled them up. My man Randall Cornett found some ISDA contracts directly from BlackRock. It was perfect. We found some other information regarding the confirmation of Ashbourne Group or whatever the fuck their name is, also buying bonds just a few days ago. So this is fucking bullish. And you know what the thing is, you guys, that $2 billion belongs to people like the Citadel investor that we were talking with in the video earlier today, who didn't know his money was invested with Citadel. And his money's invested with a money manager whom has it invested in Citadel funds. So when he found out about it, he started asking questions on the Ken Griffin's genius idea of their little clubhouse live chat, live chat thing they did for whatever. And people are now putting comments and asking questions on LinkedIn and saying, I had no idea my money was invested like this. This sounds dangerous. And when we saw that, we went out, reached out, and that's why we reached out to Stefan and asked Stefan to come in and talk to us, right? To explain to him what we think's going on, what we know to our knowledge to be going on, and explain to him so he can do his own due diligence. Because it is dangerous, right? I don't want anyone I know to be invested in this. So at first it was kind of more like, let me hear what this guy's got to say. And then once he told us the information, and then after that, once we started live streaming, I tried to keep him from giving us too much private info, but it seemed like he was genuinely concerned, and he did explain to us that his money is directly invested in Citadel, even though he didn't know.
That's pretty scary.
But he has it invested through another money manager. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty bad, especially if you're a fairly large, say investor, this and that. Retail knows where their money's at, but you don't know where your money's at. Ooh, and you're on the wrong side of that play. Ooh.
And he seems like a really smart, genuine, nice guy. He really does, and that makes me.
Yeah, no, I'm not questioning his intelligence.
Oh, I know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When you put your money in with somebody or this and that, and you don't really know what they're doing with it or how much risk they're really leveraging putting you in, it's kind of sketchy. My only other concern, I could understand buying junk bonds until you just made the mention of some of this is, it's kind of profitable to buy junk bonds even if they're going to go bankrupt and default on the bond, if the government that is backing that bond is going to bail it out.
That's our money. It's your money, my money, anybody. A lot of people have BlackRock funds and things like that.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen in the past where people bought junk bonds knowing that they were going to go bust, but the governments were going to give them bailout to cover them. And so when that happened and shit like that, they made a killing because they basically bought insured bonds is what they did. They were high risk.
Max, they can't pay Evergrande's bills directly. They can't just go and offer Evergrande money. That's not the way it works. They can only prop up the Chinese stock market by investing in those companies on the market to keep the price up to a certain extent. Huh. It's craziness.
Yeah, you don't see the CCP bailing them out, and they got the money too, but they ain't.
And I think they know exactly what they're doing. The Chinese Communist Party has weaponized it. They're literally hurting markets globally with this stuff.
And I tell you, that's even a little bit of a balancing act for them too, because there's not enough assets if they break it apart and through the bankruptcy to take care of all these people that are going to end up with a debt and stuck with nothing. And we're talking about, the regular folks. They're going to be pissed. This is their life savings. And a lot of them are older, or they borrowed the money from their parents who are older and need that money.
Yep.
These are their retirements, basically. Because, like you said, China doesn't have, markets like us and stuff, so real estate is how they invest their retirements.
Excuse me. I can't say I agree with Charlie Munger here and his stance saying that he wishes cryptocurrencies had never been invented. But, yeah, I can't say I agree with him here, but, he's got his opinion. He's welcome to his opinion for whatever it's worth to anybody.
Them guys are old. Them guys are old
Yeah.
school, man. They like doing things the old way.
Mm-hmm.
They're smart. They're smart, but I
mean, he is
they
97
like.
years old. You know, he's kind of set in his ways, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he says, I don't
They've
welcome
been
a
doing
currency
business
that's
a
so
certain way.
useful to kidnappers and extortionists, nor do I like just
Oh,
shuffling
Jesus
out of
Christ.
your extra billions of dollars to somebody who just invented a new financial product out of thin air. But that's exactly what these guys have been doing for 97 fucking plus years, you know?
Yeah, who the fuck is he to talk about anything?
Yeah. Right?
I
He's been
mean,
doing it longer than all of us have been alive.
yeah.
And I think we can confidently say that probably nobody watching this is older than 97 years old, so that's probably a
Yeah.
fairly accurate statement.
He's just pissed off. He didn't think about it.
God luck, I would not be worried if you have not DRS your shares. I have not DRS'd my shares, and I don't plan to. It's not necessary. But to each his own. Oh, shit. Look at Sigma, man. What is this here, man? You got a dead body for me? Let's take a look.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh,
Ouch.
man. It's the dip before the rip, buddy. I think that's his crypto portfolio. Sigma's long game is strong anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're already stuck in a play, I wouldn't worry about it. It'll come back.
As long as he's not desperate to get it out.
No, just leave it. Fuck it.
This could be a margin call. You got a good point there, buddy. Let me see who says that. It's Larry Garcia. Thank you, brother. It could have been a margin call. What if they needed to get rid of the crypto to meet the 1 hour margin call requirements? You guys remember that? The new regulations?
Yeah.
Glizzy,
yeah.
what's up, brother? Are you in the chat with me here? I see him on the YouTube. I don't see him in the chat though. We have 1 hour to meet margin calls now, guys. This could very well directly be a correlation to these guys needing to liquidate crypto. Why? Because the stock market and prime brokers don't recognize crypto as actual collateral. They can use and abuse it for margin and to make liquidity and to make money, but they can't use it up to their DTC collateral. It's not recognized by the DTC or the NSCC as collateral. Therefore, in order for them to count this money, for example, that may have been removed from all these markets as collateral, they had to liquidate the crypto to get cash money. And then they could do whatever the fuck they need to with that cash money. Maybe possibly buy those goddamn Evergrande bonds and such that we just got done talking about. And Kaisa bonds and other. Because we showed you guys in the last video as well that BlackRock has $9.2 billion in Evergrande bonds. They got $9.1 billion in Country Garden bonds. And they got $500 million in Kaisa bonds as well. Julio Santos tells me we're dipping again. I'm going to have to get my Gemini account up if we're going to keep dipping like this. This is bullish. Let me check it right here on my phone since it's so fast compared to my computer right now. Bitcoin's at 47.48 now, so it's staying steady. ETH is about the same. Doge is about the same. Polygon regained 2% over the last couple hours. Sushi Swap is down further. Sushi Swap is down almost to negative 25% now. Okay. We're definitely seeing some interesting movement, you guys. That's like some crypto is dumping harder and some crypto is slightly up. So it's like I might be others moving their money in the crypto markets as well for various reasons. So Dr. Metzler continues to say that once Chinese real estate industry completely collapses, the Fed's ETFs won't be worth anything. And the ETF provider will not be able to use it as collateral. This means that once Evergrande goes bankrupt, we will have a much bigger problem than we already thought we had anyway. The lack of collateral will force the funds manager to sell other assets. Crypto, exactly what we're fucking talking about right now, to fill the huge gap of suddenly worthless collateral. This will be a big step towards and milestone towards the Great Reset. Here we are, guys. Jesus fucking.
Might be seeing it happening right now.
I think oh my God. I can't believe this is my life right now.
Might make them fucking options before they expire, huh?
Oh my God, I'm gonna make so much fucking money. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I heard you earlier say that you picked up more, and I asked to borrow money 2 days ago. And you told me you was broke.
That's not true, because I don't say that.
You said you had no expendable income.
That sounds like something I'd say. Scale is down 30%. Filecoin 29%. Wrapped file 29%. Storage 29%. Mask network 29%. Anchor 29%. Live peer 27.5%. Synthetics 27.5%. Kyber 26%. Audius 26% down. That's some hardcore top movers right there for crypto. That's the lack of collateral, such as Evergrande going fucking bankrupt today, forcing funds managers to sell other assets. Big props to Dr. Marco Metzler as well. I appreciate his shout out. He even linked our last video. That was really cool to him. But I think I know you can tell this guy. This guy knows exactly what he's talking about. He also linked the video to Randall Cornett's stream, video that I loved, because he went and pulled the exact ISDA contracts we were fucking looking for. So it was fucking beautiful timing on top of everything else. Get out of here, old yeller. I've had enough of you today, old bat.
So what happens when other people, maybe not necessarily on the other side of this play, are exposed to Evergrande and these other companies?
Hey, what's going on,
and
everybody?
they have to
I hope
start liquidating
everybody
some
had
of their long-term assets, which then, is blue chips or this and that or whatever to, hold positions they have or whatnot, which puts, the other people, on the side of this play, their asset values to drop too. I mean, where are they going to keep pulling liquidity from?
Well, that's why they probably sold all this fucking crypto right here.
That Elmo? Man, what's up, buddy?
Glizzy.
Elmo, did you hear? We're gonna be so goddamn rich.
Fuck yeah, money.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna be fucking rich! God damn! Holy shit.
Yelling with some speaker fees and have her come whisper financial runs in my ear.
Oh, stop. Oh, yeller. Somebody upload that bitch
Hey,
to Pornhub.
Like fucking Gary Gensler watching.
Gary Gensler,
Jesus.
I want my fucking money.
So Reap, I heard your question, bro. What ends up eventually happening is the liquidity. I mean, with the stock market going down the way it's going down, and the bonds going down the way they're going down, what's going to end up happening is once all that shit that's tied into China, if Evergrande ends up fucking defaulting and those bonds go negative, along with Kaisa, all that liquidity that they have over there just fucking disappears. It's gone. It's like
What
it
about-
never.
Dude, I'm fucking freaking
What about
out, man.
Fantasia and them
This
too?
shit-
I mean, I think there's
All of it.
there's a
This shit is too fucking
all
real,
of it,
man.
bro. I mean, all
Okay.
of it.
Well, I'm
Right.
fucking freaking out right now.
So literally the
I know,
the
for
asset
real.
value they have just disappears overnight.
It is literally gone. It's like it never existed.
Oh, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Chinese, fucking real estate bonds
Billions.
that these banks have?
Billions
Yes.
of dollars. Billions of dollars.
Boss has put the numbers up before.
It's billions of fucking dollars, guys.
Yeah.
So
And then they
they're-
leverage that 100x to short AMC and
10x,
GameStop.
10x.
They don't leverage that.
No,
Like
they're
you can only leverage crypto 100x.
So what they're doing,
That they
okay,
can.
so I don't know if you guys heard us talking about it earlier, but what they're doing is they're buying those offshore bonds, right? They're buying those bonds internationally, and then they're putting them on their books, and they're using them for liquidity for their current books to keep it from being margin called. So they're showing that they have assets. But again, when those bonds go negative, or they fucking basically just disappear because they're gonna when they do, that money is gone. It will no longer exist.
They have a bond that's worthless. It's no value.
Absolutely, and then they can no longer use it for liquidity.
I don't know if
they're fucked on that aspect. The stock market's going down right now. They're going to be fucked on that aspect. They're losing liquidity there.
Elmo.
And then on top of that, yes, sir.
Were you here when we were talking about the fact that the little thing that just kind of clicked on us, where with the new margin calls, the new margin call regulations, that they now have 1 hour to meet the requirements. The fact that crypto is not considered as collateral to the DTC or NSC, so it would have to be liquidated. Do you think that could be one of the reasons why we're seeing this happen on a fucking Friday night, Saturday morning?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I mean, crypto's unregulated, so I mean, fuck yeah, 110%. They've got to get that money from somewhere. So where are they hiding the majority of their money? But according to Ken Griffin, they don't do anything in crypto. That was all a fucking lie. We said that when he fucking came out and said that shit.
Yep.
I guarantee you this is where they've been hiding. It's a perfect place to fucking hide liquidity because it's unregulated. So
what happened? What happened last time when we had the June run up, and then you've seen the crypto burn off like a motherfucker from 60-something thousand of Bitcoin down to 29,000. That's again when they used money to drive the fucking price down. They got liquidity from there, and then they pumped it back up to get people back in.
Yep. And that's exactly what they're going to do again, except I think it's going to be even worse. Crypto's going to go down even lower this time. I think it's going to go down really fucking low. I mean, fucking Dogecoin is already down to 15 cents. And it's been hovering around 24, 25. So.
Yeah. When they have to cover, I mean, crypto will go way the fuck down. I mean, because they're going to have to try to get the money from somewhere.
Bitcoin lost almost $11,000 in the last 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that motherfucker's ridiculous.
It fucking tanked. And they all fucking nosedived all at the same time. I mean, it's no different than us looking at the fucking GMC and AMC chart during fucking trading hours. And guess what? They look the exact same fucking way. So guess what? Crypto's doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing.
May 21st was a Friday. Then May 24th was a Monday. May 24th we were at 1368 on AMC. And by June 2nd we were at $72 and $62.
Yep.
Let's take a look at Bitcoin.
Pretty same.
So, boss, were you trying to imply that they're liquidating crypto to meet margin calls?
Absolutely, 100%. And they probably spent that money from that crypto on more of these Evergrande bonds. Or if the Evergrande bonds are worthless, they might have bought other bonds from other real estate developers. You know what I mean? That are going bankrupt but have not declared bankruptcy yet. You know, there are many. There are about a dozen.
So does that clear that high quality capital margin too? Then, like, are they able to use those bonds? That's what you were. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to get at. So, yeah, they can still use those bonds, but you guys got to remember also, you've got the haircut regulation in place. So, you know, these guys are having to fucking pull liquidity from everywhere. Because remember, if they buy a stock at X amount of dollars, it's only if it's what is it? It's if it's a blue chip, there's only certain kind of stocks that have to be rated at a certain level.
Double
But
A.
I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, so they've got to be rated at a double A level, and they're only getting a percentage of what that stock is actually worth. Remember that. So they're losing liquidity there. So as these stocks go down, they're losing that liquidity plus that percentage that they're losing on the haircut as well. So I mean, they're having to pull shit from everywhere right now, and the amount of money that
an entire tranche pool that they're just draining from.
Fuck yeah, absolutely. And I mean, with the amount of money that they've used over the last fucking couple of days driving this price down, I mean, it's coming. They're begging right now.
All right, guys.
So,
I got some bullish news.
When you talk about that,
I got bullish news. Check this out real quick. May 24th for AMC, we're at 1368. And May 25th, May 26th, we continue to run up. May 24th, Bitcoin was all the way down to 34.9. The 25th, 38.
Fuck yeah.
38, 38, 35, 30. And on June 1st and 2nd, Bitcoin was around 36 when AMC and GameStop were running. This is fucking bullish.
Fuck yeah.
Let's take a look at January.
Hey, you want to hear something else that's bullish?
January 27th. What the fuck is bullish, bro?
My crypto.com. My crypto account went down another $1,000.
Poor Sigma.
No, it's cool, man. I'm properly hedged.
That's my man. I'm sure you are. And you're not looking to liquidate your crypto anytime soon, so you're not fucking tripping about it, right?
Fuck no.
Exactly.
No, and I got dry powder if I need it to.
Oh, man, smart. Check this out, guys. January 27th. Let's see. January 19th, and even before that, yeah, January 19th, crypto was around 36,000 for, Bitcoin. January 27th, it was at 33,000. January 27th was AMC's 1,500% run up to 1990.
Same fucking scenario, dude.
Same scenario.
Just on a smaller scale.
Bitcoin dumps, AMC and GameStop run. Bitcoin dumps, AMC and GameStop run. Same fucking thing. January, June, now December. Wow.
Wow.
June 29th.
Drawing a little blank here. There's got to be a paper trail somewhere, though. Like, how are the hedge funds able to come up with this much liquidity in order to either close out some of their short positions via liquidating positions in crypto? I mean, I know there's like settlement issues with, crypto to fiat or whatever, but like, isn't there some kind of discrepancy that can be uncovered somewhere though? Like how are they able to move that much cash into their position without it triggering something? Well, yeah, it's unregulated, but
yeah. So I mean,
it's
just
just
the
like
Wild West, man. That's it.
Wash
It's just
of
the
their
Wild West.
cash, and they're able to make purchases. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want on the crypto side when it comes to.
So it's like selling bud and getting EBT from your state too.
Yep.
When you see like altcoins pump like 10, 15, 20, 30%, hundreds of percent all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably these guys,
Oh, 110% is 10% in any stock is not a natural movement. It's not. And the reason being is it doesn't matter how many fucking shares we buy, right? You still have to, essentially by the rules. I mean, any time crypto moves 10%, and I actually heard Elon talk about this. It was a long time. It was a while back. I think it was like when I first got into Dogecoin, but basically he was kind of alluding to those guys manipulating the crypto market and how a 10% change within minutes or hours is not natural. And it's because what they're doing is they're fucking pulling that money in and out, manipulating that stock to basically say, all right, well, we needed to get to X to make this amount of dollars. So they're pumping it to that amount. as soon as it hits it, they pull it out and they fucking drop it back down, and they just do it all over again. It's just a big fucking cycle.
Yeah, they've been building candles for fucking decades, man. You know, what makes you think they can't do it in a crypto market too? You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even better when it's unregulated too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. It's even easier for them when it's unregulated because there's nobody fucking looking over their shoulders. It's a perfect place to hide liquidity. Perfect place.
So then you could even say too, like looking at these crypto coins market caps, like it obviously takes, you know, huge amounts of money to move that kind of market, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that tweet. There's a tweet where I guess somebody put it in our ape chat that, you know, somebody fucking pulled, you know, $603 million. I mean, there's not very many people in the world that have $603 million to pull out of Bitcoin. So
you're not lying.
My guess is one person. It's somebody that probably needs fat fucking money really fucking fast.
So yeah, here again, you guys go. You know, 524, we were at $12 on AMC, and by June 2nd, we were in the 70s. And, you know, 524, Bitcoin got all the way down to 34.9, and by June 2nd, it was hovering around the same at 36, but it stayed in this tranche for a long time from May 20th all the way through July 20th. And that's about how long AMC was here, from May 20th, and then it ran up and stayed up pretty high up until early July. Then mid-July, it was down to 33.43 due to aggressive shorting. Interesting shit. Can't hear you, brother.
Direct correlation with what happens.
Say that again.
I was saying that, you know, I said this earlier when we were talking also, but I really feel like there's a direct correlation with what happens with Bitcoin and AMC and GME. It has to be. So you're just kind of proving what I said earlier.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, January 27th, Bitcoin was all the fucking way down to 30,000 and 32,000 in order for AMC to move from, you know, basically $4 up to $20. That was a huge move.
Crazy, dude.
Damn. This shit's going down, guys. Hey, Tell Dog says, look at AMC Entertainment Holding token on CoinMarketCap. I've seen it before. AMC's got a token on CoinMarketCap that's been there for a while. Parvez, yeah, man, we've been talking about that for about an hour or so now. Bitcoin and these markets are absolutely getting sold off because of liquidity issues. They have 1 hour to meet margin calls, and crypto does not count towards margin requirements for the DTC. So yeah, it's fucking bullish, man.
This is good shit.
Well, can you explain that the haircut rule kind of, or is there a context to?
Yeah, it's literally
like, say,
called a haircut.
You know, when they purchase.
Go ahead, brother. I just want
I know.
Pull it up for
so
you.
it's pretty
a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty simple.
Go ahead, brother.
You can take a blue chip stock. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, continue, please.
No.
All right. So it's pretty simple. You can take a blue chip stock. It has to be rated, like I said, or like Boss said earlier, it's got to be rated as a AA blue chip stock or just a stock. And then what they do, so say if they, and Boss is the one that explains it the best, but basically if you buy stock A at $100, there's a regulation chart basically that says, all right, when you bought this stock at $100, it's only worth 90% to you. So basically it's worth $90 to that particular hedge fund. And if you buy stock B at $100, there may be something in that chart that says All right, well, this stock is worth $75 to you. That's the best way to kind of explain it. So that's what they mean by the haircut.
Well, that's what I kind of thought.
And
so that allows
hold on,
some
the lower it goes,
room.
the worse it gets too. Like the B-rated ones only count for 85%, and then the 70%, and then the C-rated ones only count like 30%, and so on. You know, and then it's just like absolutely nothing after that.
So there should be some visibility as far as all the money that's moved out of crypto. We can probably kind of figure out about how much money that is. And then if that's moved over into bonds, we should be able to find that. Or if that's moved over into blue chips, we should be able to find that.
I mean, it depends on what they do with that money.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
tracking it's going to be really hard.
Right. I'm saying you can't track exactly, but I mean, if you're seeing a $2, $4, $5, $6 billion shift out of crypto, and you're going to see a bunch of bonds bought up, for liquidity purposes or asset purpose, or I don't even know why at this point you wouldn't buy a blue chip or a AA rated stock, because you're going to get 90% of the value to protect your margin. If you buy a lower rated stock, there's no point, because you're only going to get 60%. You're not going to get much money for the amount of money that you have to spend.
Yeah, no lie.
Or move, to protect, what you're trying to do and not get called on margin. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why they're probably going internationally and buying bonds there, because they can get the full amount. So.
Oh, okay.
They're desperate for liquidity, and we're gonna be rich as fuck.
Yeah, fucking we are.
We're gonna be fucking
yes,
rich.
We are. Dollar bills, y'all. Shit, it's gonna be fucking crazy,
Get the
bro.
money. Whoo! Look at this shit. We could take a look at crypto right here, actually. It's not looking hot. It's getting colder.
I mean, I'm looking at it right.
Bitcoin is down 16% to 47.5. Ethereum is down to 3,900. Doge is hurting at 16.16, 16 tenths.
Check the energy sector. Let's see what the energy sector's like.
Ooh.
That's going to be another big key.
DD is down 22%. Fuck you, DD. You can take your ass over to the other exchange. DocuSign was a major loser, losing 42%. Hey, meet Kevin. How's your DocuSign investment going, brother? Did you just spend like $2 million on it yesterday?
Yeah.
You bought it for like 190, right? 180? Damn, brother.
Fuck that.
You bought the dip, didn't you? Oh, fuck.
That's why he dyed his hair red, bro.
Oh shit!
You didn't see the sad face on his latest YouTube?
That guy.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I can't watch that fucking guy.
He started dyeing his hair. It definitely got harder, because I was like, man, I haven't watched
it's
these
hard to
videos
look
in
at,
a
right?
while. Yeah.
Did he ever explain why he did that?
What do you mean why? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why.
Oh.
That wasn't a gay joke. That was a joke at the fact that he's very narcissistic. But I mean, to each his own, right? Aren't we all?
Yeah.
So.
Well, my thing is, he just tried to run for governor in California, and it's like, if you have any aspirations of ever running for politics again, look, I understand your YouTube presence is what it is, but I mean, he usually is kind of more in the serious range, and then you have ideas. But if you ever plan on running for politics again, and people show videos of you with green fucking hair and shit, they're going to be like, can I take this guy seriously?
At the same time, fuck him. Fuck what people think.
Yep.
Fuck it if
or
you
there's
like
that.
his hair or whatever. Right? That's still.
No, I'm saying from his perspective, I don't have a problem with somebody with green hair. I'm just saying if you do certain things and your aspiration to run for certain places, people are going to expect certain things. And I'm just saying, if he has an aspiration, somebody might not take you seriously if you do that shit. You know what I mean? for, you know, as open as we are, and you know, we know people that are fucking superstars, you know, that, you know, earrings and piercings and every, you know, tattoos on your face and everything, that are famous or wealthy, or you can do that. But there's certain corridors in certain, you know, areas of business, or certain things, like those are still filled with old school way of people of doing stuff. And if you don't wear the right suit and you're not part of the club, you're not getting in. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if he had aspirations later in life to run for political office, he might want to, you know, not dye his hair green and red.
I mean, it is California, though.
Hey, Elmo.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
No, I'm taking a look here at, looks like futures are down.
For energy?
Just in general, S&P Mini is down 1%. The Mini Dow is down. The NASDAQ is down 2%. The NASDAQ futures. And the Russell futures are down 2.25%.
Nice. Yeah, I think we're heading. The big thing to watch over the next few days, the next few trading days, is going to be watching energy. If energy dumps, I'm just going to piggyback what Silverback says all the time to me. The second energy starts dumping, and it actually straight dumps, that's when you need to be ready for something, because that's when everything's getting ready to happen. He basically says that anytime energy, if you go back and look at the past, and he's kind of showed it to me several times actually, but anytime you look at the past, when energy dumps, the stock market dumps with it. Shortly follows after. So that's a key component to be watching for, just to make sure, just to see whenever this thing's getting ready to take off, energy will take off with it.
Monday. It's going to take off Monday.
I got you guys heads up information there on the Kevin dyed his hair to say fuck you to the establishment, and I respect that. I can respect that, so that's cool. You know, I just thought it was obnoxious. It's hard as fuck to look at him with that bright ass green and bright ass red hair. It's like hard on the eyes. I'm like, I don't feel like watching you anymore, bro.
It's when you're like, hey,
I just like to see what he's got to say. He puts out too many damn videos though, so I only watch him every once in a while just to see what the fuck's going on with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know, he had some informational stuff on some decent things, you know, I mean, like with real estate stuff. So, I mean, there was some value to his videos, but, you know, sometimes it can be saturated.
Damn, he's pushing those fucking classes real hard. That shit gets annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, you can't get enough fucking clicks, enough views on YouTube. You're not controversial, bro. You should be getting all kinds of YouTube money, streaming money.
Oh, he makes a lot of money on YouTube.
I'm sure he does, but I mean, he's got all kinds of business avenues, and I mean, you know, God bless the man for getting out here in capitalism, making that money. But I mean, yeah, you know, boss kind of right. He'd be pushing them classes hard.
Yeah, he is. It just gets obnoxious every few minutes. You're watching a video. Yo, yeah, sign up for these classes. All right, bro. Thanks, man. I don't want your fucking classes, man. I'll leave you a like, you know.
Same as I got to hear one more fucking moo fucking commercial deal.
Oh, fuck,
over that, dude. Shut the fuck up.
I used to listen to this YouTuber named Lag Hacks, and he kind of fell off for a while. Now he's back, and I saw he posted, and right away he started with Join Weeble at the beginning. And I was just like, unsubscribe. Sorry, bro. You fucking killed it. You know, you fucking destroying yourself here. It's like a Weeble promotion shit. Like, nah, man, get out of here with that crap. Your video's gonna suck.
Can I promote Boss's channel? If everybody thinks MOASS is gonna happen next week, hit the like.
My man. That's what I'm talking about. Like a gangster.
Hit the like button and subscribe, because we're gonna fucking be on here all day, every day.
Getting rich.
Not giving,
watching the world burn.
Fuck, bro. Fuck yeah. Not giving a fuck at all, dude. Boss is gonna be getting fucking torched and lit up.
I've already got money. I want fuck you money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I want that Joe Rogan for 100 million fuck you money.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's the goal.
What's up, Nine Tops? Yeah, man. Roll out. Roll out the blunt, roll out the joint.
That's another dude that's got it though. I mean, like, zero gives a fucks, say what he wants to say, has his own opinion, allows other people to express their opinion whether he agrees or disagrees, doesn't follow any fucking rules, and is stupid fucking wealthy because of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he don't give a
Smart
fuck.
motherfucker, dude. Smart motherfucker.
Yeah, he is smart. You know, he is smart. He's an intelligent man. Open for arguments, open for debate on shit. You know, willing to change his mind on things too if you can show. So, but I'm just saying he doesn't fit again in that you're going to put me in this box. You know what I mean? I'm going to do what the fuck I want, and he's super successful.
So, Funds, have you done DMT?
Not yet. Unfortunately, in my job, we get tested all the time for shit. So when this is over, though, Boss is going to introduce me to some things.
Yes.
Because I don't have to fucking worry about this goddamn job no more.
So, yeah, a little disclaimer. So for those of you guys that come to the party and you see fucking Reaper in the corner sucking on his thumb or some shit or staring at the wall, you're going to know what's happening.
Yeah. It's the good shit with Boss or Kratom or the DMT thing, though. I listened to that or whatever with Joe Rogan, and I was like, I'm interested. I'm curious now. Well, hey, I mean, look how smart
nothing
that
wrong with that, man.
motherfucker
Nothing
is
wrong
and all
with being
the shit he
interested in
talks
DMT.
about. What's
that?
that?
Well, I mean,
Life changing.
we can't fucking forget about money either. Money's going to be fucking snorting cocaine off of fucking hookers' asses, and who knows what the fuck else he's going to be doing. Fucking guy. Where's he at? Is he still here?
I don't know.
His calls on the VIX printed. He already found the hookers.
No shit, dude.
So yeah, guys, if it wasn't clear, I lined these up for you now. So now this actually lines up. So this is like May and June, and this is May and June right here for AMC and Bitcoin. So you might not have been able to see it before, but now you can see it a little bit more clearly here.
Running in verse with one another.
Yep.
You can even bring them a little bit closer and sharpen it up a little. Yeah, but take a look. Every time AMC makes a run, Bitcoin dumps. AMC is about to make a run, Bitcoin dumps, right? So, I think that's what we're seeing.
Yep. Interesting shit.
Let's take a look at that one-day chart for Bitcoin, see if we can pull it up. What are you going to tell me? You're going to give me nothing? What a joke.
And how can you even compete with MOASS? Like, why would you even want to buy crypto right now?
Oh, yeah. You don't know any better?
That's funny.
It's because they want to kick the can down the road, that's why.
Yeah, from a retail investor standpoint, you just don't know any better. I mean, perfect example. I mean, you got a guy that we talked to today during the day, you know, is just now basically fucking finding out, you know, probably who knows how much that guy had, but he invested with a broker. Boss, what the fuck was his name?
Stefan.
Yeah, so.
Bet your ass he called his fucking broker when he got off the phone.
Oh, dude, you could tell he was fucking sweating, dude. He started asking more questions towards the end of that conversation, and I felt so fucking bad for that guy.
I did too, man. At first, I wanted to tell him like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" But then he's like, "I didn't even know my money's invested in Citadel. I just got it in a fund, and these money managers haven't invested in this fund that is owned by by Citadel and whatnot." So
yeah,
he's fucking
he's
concerned
just now starting to hear about this shit.
Once we told him Gary Gensler wouldn't have his back, he shit.
Yeah, he did, Cash. You could hear a pin drop when we said that.
Oh, fuck, man. That poor fucking bastard.
SEC won't help him for shit.
Yeah, when he was like, don't you guys have a regulating... And everybody laughed, kind of.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Yeah,
fucking
really.
sad.
Yeah,
Oh, I
okay.
mean,
For
yeah, I
those of
mean,
you
it's
that are
just,
not sure, Lou is wrong. His fucking theory is wrong because he's not fucking explaining it properly. Stop fucking talking about that jackass in the chat, or you can just go to his goddamn
We
channel.
talking about fucking Lou
Some
again?
fucking people in the channel that are just concerned. Don't worry about that crap. It's fucking nonsense. The guy doesn't know the entirety of what he talks about. But I did want to bring up Big Shaq. He asks, Boss Blunts, how much of this is directly correlated with Jerome Powell's potential rate increases?
so rate increases is in inflation, or what are we talking about here? I mean, there's
I think he's
different,
talking
there's a
about
million different ways we can look at that.
the increases of the interest rates coming.
Yeah, so from an interest rate increase standpoint, I mean, when interest rates go up, I mean, it affects the economy directly, right? Because our spending stops. Therefore, the retail investor is not going to put money into things like the stock market. Our buying habits are going to change. We're going to become more frugal as a thought process because we're not going to have expenditures. I think it's boss. How much did you say the average American has lost in their savings account again?
I don't know about the average American,
lost
but I
over
know
half.
Collectively, Americans had $4.07 trillion in January, and now they have $1.6 trillion.
Yeah. So you're already seeing that kind of stuff happen on a monthly basis. I think, actually, I'm sorry, on a weekly basis, it costs the average American. Is it monthly or weekly? Fuck. $700? Is it $700?
It's all good,
or
Tom. No worries.
$750 now?
Oh, the lifestyle of the average American has gone up by over $700 per person, per tax-paying American.
Per month, right?
No, not per month, but since January through today.
Yeah.
And the extra burden of $700.
Yeah, because of inflation and everything being costing more, and wages not going up enough to meet it. So it's like not only is there inflation, but there's also wage increases are ever so slight.
Yep. Absolutely.
You want to see the fucking example?
Say that again.
Hey, you want to see the example?
Yeah.
I filled my car up a year ago for $32, and I just filled up yesterday for $72.
Yep.
Damn, brother.
Perfect example, right there.
Did you get a bigger gas tank?
And no. I mean, that's legit. Like, I that was the cheapest I'd bought it for. Filled it up for $32, and now a year later, it was $72 yesterday when I filled that fucker up.
Yeah.
Now I buy
thought that'd
premium
be
fuel.
funny. That shit's great.
When they raise interest rates, it raises the cost of borrowing money and capital, which constrains the flow of money. Now you can raise rates in conjunction if the economy is growing and moving upward, and usually they raise rates to control inflation. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't think it's a good time to raise rates. And even if they do, they'll turn right around, and if it starts to have a negative impact, and then they'll drop it.
So look at it this way, right? Right now, if you use the old calculation, our current inflation rate is roughly at 14%. The real inflation rate is roughly at 14%. On average, and from an annual standpoint, you as a working American citizen, on average, get a 3% raise as a cost of living adjustment annually. From a healthy inflation standpoint is about 3.5% to 4%. And that's for me basically talking to Francisco. And Francisco does a very good job of explaining this also.
Yeah.
But from 3.5% to 4% is a healthy inflation rate. So the economy, what you guys don't even understand is the government is basically designing itself to keep you poor. And I'm going to say this as frank as I can and be, I'm not going to try to scare anybody here, but they want to keep you down. They want to keep you poor because the second you are not poor, you don't need them. That's why you're seeing the agendas being pulled the way they're being pulled right now. That's why you're seeing people and all these mask mandates getting pushed because it's forcing people out of the job market. And guess what those people out that are getting forced out of the job market are doing? They're now living on our taxpayer dollars by getting not workman's comp shit, unemployment and things like that. So
Stimulus.
yeah, I mean any kind of stimulus. I mean now they're those fucking child tax credits that everybody's getting. You know they're handing everybody money right now, and basically what what they're expecting is your cooperation, because they feel like, well, we're paying you X amount of dollars, basically peanuts, and you know we're expecting you to now cooperate with us because we're quote unquote keeping you afloat, right? They feel like they're doing a favor for you when if realistically what they're doing is they're literally buying your
Compliance.
your compliance. Good word. Perfect example. And that's pretty much the way I look at everything right now.
And the fucked up part is they're using your money to do it.
Yeah, 110%. And then on top of that, and then the best part about it is as you're getting that money throughout the year, guess what? You get fucking taxed on it again. So you're getting taxed on the money that they're paying you to stay compliant with.
Called double taxation.
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
It is a vicious fucking circle to keep you poor. And that's why they don't want people opening up small businesses and becoming successful like myself and Boss and guys that have small businesses and fucking we go out and we're working for ourselves because they don't control us. They can't control us.
COVID and their little stimulus bullshit and their shutdown bullshit of restaurants and bars and all sorts of stuff killed small businesses. Their shutdown and lockdowns killed small businesses. Their complete fucking disregard for people and vaccine mandates has killed small businesses, because small businesses are the ones that, even if they don't have 100 employees, if they've got 110, that's still considered a small to mid-sized business, and that's absolutely killer for them to have to let go of the workforce.
It's the lifeblood of the middle class.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what did they do? They said you weren't essential. Close. And then Amazon, Walmart, all your big corporates. Guess who got all that market share when all you closed down?
Those guys. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk something exciting? Michael Lee just asked me, I know people always say you do you and don't talk about price targets, but I wanted to get your thoughts on how high AMC can go.
Six
figures.
figures.
Elmo, why don't you tell me your honest truth? Not where you think it'll go, but how high do you think it can go?
Honestly, guys, I'm thinking it can go as high as anywhere between $250,000, $500,000 a share easily. Honestly, if we played this game right, it could potentially touch around $750 or $750,000 a share. That's how big this is. I mean, we were talking about this earlier. We know, and Seeing Potency put something out for us that they are currently aware of 5.9 billion shares, I think, for AMC that are synthetic, and then 5.3 billion shares for GME that are synthetic.
Are you talking about?
And guys, that's just what we know of, right? I mean, think about those synthetic shares that have been fucking duplicated over and over and over again. I mean, we could be looking at 20 plus billion shares synthetically that we probably don't fucking know about half of them. So I mean, I think it's very, very, very tangible. The more that I look at this and the more research I do on it, easily $500,000 a share, easily.
That's sexy. That's sexy.
Boss, would you agree?
How about we hear from anybody else? Cash, what do you think, brother?
The truth is, it's really an infinity squeeze. We will make the price wherever we want, but $1 million a share easy.
Damn fucking right, brother. Now, these are plausibilities. These are possibilities. And some people are concerned with the market cap. But they fail to realize that a short squeeze doesn't give a shit about a market cap because the market makers didn't give a fuck about how many synthetic shares they sold.
Yep, absolutely. And that's exactly what I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. You can throw the market cap straight out the fucking window. The only thing you need to know and understand is we don't buy, or if we don't sell, they can't buy it back.
I got
And
one
we name
word.
the price because
Dry ships.
Yep.
It's so funny that you say the thing about the market cap. I tried to explain that to one of my friends, and he straight up swore up and down, no, it's all about the market cap. I said, okay, do you, fam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, literally.
Market cap has nothing to do with the short squeeze.
Boss, tell them about dry ship, or look up dry ship. Let's talk about it. Oh, you already are. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm blowed past that.
Went up 1,500%. There was multiple stock splits.
Yeah.
And because of the stock splits and the shorts on it and all sorts of other fucking craziness that went down, it absolutely lit up, man. It lit up the entire market in 2016. And then over the following year, it lost 99% of its value because of some crazy stock splits and shit that the ownership was doing. They basically forced a short squeeze, and it became fucking absolutely massive.
Yeah. Didn't you say at one point, where did you say this thing was at one point? It was just one share left, right?
It was in the millions, and I don't remember if the one share got into the billions of dollars, but I think it may have. I don't remember exactly because it's been so long, but
yeah. So, I mean, guys, when we're talking about, $500,000, $700,000, $1 million a share, a lot of people don't believe it because they've never seen it. But you guys have to understand, too, we've also been conditioned to not fucking believe that kind of stuff. The whole, that can never happen to me. That'll never happen to me. That's bullshit, guys, because I'm telling you right now, you are in the right place at the right time. And you've done your due diligence and you've made the right decision for you and your family. Now all we have to do is when this fucking thing actually happens, execute it. Have an exit plan and make sure that you execute that exit plan to a T. Don't fucking get greedy. Don't do whatever. Don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Do not get greedy. Set your prices, set your fucking percentages. Make sure you're fucking, I know people say I want to sell on the top and back on the way down. Don't fucking do that. Make sure you at least get your money on the way up that you fucking put into it. At least get that back, and then after that, fucking let it ride.
And that's not financial advice. It's just something that Elmo believes to be common sense, and I have to agree with him on that.
Yeah. So absolutely not financial advice in any way.
Hey, they told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly either, and look at that.
Yeah, those motherfuckers figured it out.
Now we got metal birds in the fucking air too flying around.
Oh yeah, but dry ships went up to 1.8 billion.
We're all fucking get rid of
1.6 or 1.8 billion dollars per share.
That's with a B.
With a B, yeah, 1.6 billion dollars per share. So I'm having trouble finding a good one.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, I know. Again, there's a lot of crazy shit that went down there.
So AMC's cheap. That's what you're saying. At $1 million a share.
It's a steal.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
Yeah,
Steal.
it's a deal.
It's a steal, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn it! All these fucking low-res images.
So
garbage.
What was that number again?
$1.6 billion.
Yeah.
Per share.
Wow.
So again, we just showed you that it can fucking happen.
No,
Very
that is
maybe
also
cash
due
was
to
more
some other things
right.
that went down. That's like a long story kind of thing, but it doesn't make it any less valid.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was down at one point. It was down to one share. That was like one share, But that's way over the market cap of this company. The company's got like a $400 million, $500 million market cap. It shouldn't have been anywhere near 1.6 billion. but it got there. See, here's their market cap, 455 million, but it got there to that number that we just showed on this shitty graph, which I'm trying to pull up some better quality ones because they're out there. That it's this kind of shit that happens, you know, and that number should have only gone up to the market cap, 455 million, but it went up to 1.6, 1.7 billion because it was a short squeeze. Ta-da! Easy shit, right? And that was just not even a heavily shorted stock.
Damn. Crazy.
Damn, these low-res images. Fuck. Here we go. That's better.
How would you like to sell for 100,000 a share and then be called a paper hand bitch?
I'm okay with that. They can call me whatever the fuck they want. Because I'll be a fucking 100 millionaire.
It's like you think you held out to the top and then, no, you a paper hand bitch.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, dude. I wouldn't give a shit because I'd be in boss's shoes too.
Exactly.
Dry ships.
100 millionaire. That's fucking straight up fuck you money, dude.
That's right.
There you go. That's
Everybody's got different scenarios, different plans.
50000.0. Yeah. With 3 commas. Ooh. Sorry, 2 commas in that motherfucker. But still, $1.5 billion. And now, right now, it's trading around, well, at this time it was trading around $1 a share. Right now, I think it's trading like around $3-4 bucks. We could look that up, though.
Get the fuck out of here. $1 a share and it went to
Yeah,
1.
but it's been like, they've been diluted to shit. It's been diluted so much also on top of that. The 52-week high was 722. It was around $5 a share this week. But yeah, that's a long story of you know, stock splits and then stock dilution, which we are not really concerned with because retail owns the float, not fucking one person.
And that's the important part. We own the float, so we get to
Exactly.
fucking make the calls when this happens.
Easy shit, right? Let me see. AMC institutional ownership. All right, look at this. If you guys haven't even done this, it's the easiest thing in the world just to get a little fucking common sense and confirmation bias on this thing. Watch. So we're going to do AMC, and let's just do Facebook while we're at it. If my computer decides not to fucking crash. Whatever the hell's going on here. According to this, 33% institutional shares long. These are recent. Let's see, 11/12. Hexagon Capital. Let's see what we've got for recent filing dates as well. It's real easy to go out and just check your filing dates. See what institutional ownership is doing. Not surprised to see Goldman doing some crazy fuckery. Alright, fuck you, Fintel. Fintel's not cooperating with me, apparently. Regardless, it's still easy shit. We'll just pull it up on a different website. It's more my actual entire rig right now is just acting up.
While you're trying to pull that stuff up,
it won't load anything right now, this fucking thing, for some reason.
everybody's tweeting margin calling.
What's up, Pam?
awesome.
It's good to see you, Sergio. Hey, looks like Pam's gonna meet Cat Stryker this Sunday for dinner, and they're gonna catch up in LA. Are you guys gonna go meet Adam Aaron in Los Angeles?
That's cool.
That would be fucking cool as hell if you did.
Yeah.
What's up, brothers?
Hey, so I know you've been on here, I don't know, for a while. Have you guys talked about fucking Evergrande and all that shit and the shitstorm that's brewing over there?
Yeah, we can talk about it again, brother. We can talk about everything.
Nah, we're good. I mean,
But
if
look,
you guys have already talked about it, then we'll talk about it again.
Oh no, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
But that was as you guys can see
Dang,
here.
fam, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Man, welcome.
I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, later.
Peace out, bro.
man. Be good.
AMC institutional ownership's at 25%, right? And then you just take somebody else that's not being held by apes. You like Facebook, for example, you pull up their institutional ownership. Womp womp. Come on. Damn pop-ups. Ad blocker's not working apparently.
Yeah,
Ad blocker's not. And you can just compare.
What were you
that
saying,
right
Money?
I said, hell yeah, Pam.
That's pretty cool, right?
See, Apple's institutional ownership's at 60. I'm sorry, Facebook's at 65%. Clear as day, right? Because nobody gives a shit as far as there are no apes in Facebook. You know, pull up even Apple, and you see the same thing. 65, 70% institutional ownership. Pull up a.
They're claiming that they have
GME.
that much ownership.
If you see like GME and shit, there's only 24% institutional ownership, right about the same as the AMC. Coincidence? I think not. I don't think so at all.
I'll be interested to see where Apple is. 65. It's Facebook.
Yeah, GME's at 26%.
Crazy. It's more than double.
Well, that's not accounting for all the synthetics.
Oh yeah,
of course not.
That
Of course not.
But again,
and that's not to say there's no
can you make a
synthetics in
claim
those
that
stocks
you-
as well, but there's no ISDA contracts that stack up like AMC and GME ISDA contracts.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested in learning more about the ISDA contracts and how they're using those ISDA contracts, Bigums does a really good job in one of his videos talking about the ISDA contract breakdown. A really good job.
Awesome. Thanks, Elmo.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Randall
AMC
Cornett and
Bigums
both AMC Bigums
is
have
his
covered
full-
that,
is his
so
full name.
yeah, so they do a fantastic job, and they can explain it even
Yeah.
better than I can. So I'm not even going to cover that shit. We can go through them if you want, but it'll put you all to fucking sleep. I assure you that much.
If you like to read, go ahead.
Right. There's the
If you're like
contracts
if you're like me,
are not light reading.
no fucking way. But if you're like me and you need fucking illustrated books because you're retarded and you can't read, then that's the way to go.
Right.
Definitely not the way to go.
You can do this with every stock on the market, and nothing stacks up like AMC and GameStop. Because we own the fucking float.
Not even close. It's not even close.
Granted, they have a bigger market cap. You can still compare. You can still compare other things of the same market cap, and come up with the same results. I've done it 100 times. And again, like we said, the market cap doesn't really fucking matter. You know, doesn't really fucking matter.
Nope.
And, in case you can't see it, that's 1.5 billion. Well, it was above that. Their 400 million market cap didn't give a fuck. It just had to go back, and they had to buy back those synthetics because they reverse split that stock multiple times.
It's huge, guys.
Absolutely.
Next week will be very interesting, sir. December 6th and December 7th specifically.
Come on, Gemini. Let's go, man. Load up. Damn. Thunder said, I'm fucking glad. 2 narratives, 100K AMC pushed by retail, 100K Bitcoin pushed by the media. Let's see what happens. Let's see which one becomes true.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, they say it's so believable for Bitcoin to be 100,000 a coin, or 300,000, or even a million here in the future. But then it's crazy for. No, I agree. But then it sounds crazy for AMC or GME to hit that kind of number.
That's because they don't want you to invest in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Birdie. It's good to hear you.
You guys just have to remember, too, that, you know, the longer that they fucking delay this thing, the worse it's going to get.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I keep
They're
buying
just
the
constantly pumping out synthetics.
Yep.
I wonder how many fucking synthetic shares they had to produce this last week alone.
Oh, God. Dude, there's no telling. There's no telling. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I tell everybody, we will never know truly how many synthetics that they've had to fucking create. It's going to be crazy.
We'll know when this is over if enough of these fuckers get margin called. If there's enough liquidations, we'll know. We'll know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was getting ready to say that. You could see it in the candles as it fucking happens. And in the volume. So we'll have an idea after MOASS. Pretty damn good idea. It's going to be fucking crazy, dude. It's going to be so crazy. It's going to be off the chain.
Yeah, and if they do try that halting bullshit, it's just going to give... Dude,
alpha.
The word's going to spread and FOMO.
Yeah, so we talked about that.
This article's from
today.
2017. Sorry, go ahead, brother.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So Potency did a really good job. There's a new regulation that's being pushed, and it basically, in my opinion, how I translate it is it kind of closes. You know how they approved the halting situation where they could say basically they can halt a particular stock for up to 2 days. Mm-hmm. Well, now there's a new regulation that potentially is going to be getting put in place. And Potency feels very confident that it's going to get put in place at some point. But at the end of the day, what they're basically going to be able to have to do is if they put a halt on a stock or if they take the buy button away or anything like that, it's basically going to get recorded in milliseconds. So anything that happens, and on top of that, with that recording, they have to be able to give a reason on why it was done. So the transparency that we're looking for is, I think, getting ready to happen. Potency does a really good job of breaking it down, and apparently Optimus Bob is the guy that kind of brought this to everybody's attention. So he's pretty fucking good too.
Yeah.
But I haven't read too far into it. Boss, if you want to elaborate a little bit more, you can. I kind of just combed over it.
On what? On Optimus Bob talking about what specifically?
That thing that Seeing Potency went over, basically that, oh my God, that new regulation that they're potentially going to put in place for the halts.
The new regulation I think they were talking about. I'm not sure exactly which one they were discussing.
We were talking about today. We put it on the DD for a live stream.
Straight. Oh yeah, that fucking filing. That's a fucking long one, man.
Yeah, it's like 50 pages long, dude. But he read some stuff out, and it was pretty cool.
They're trying to. Luckily, that they will report. They will have to report if the buy button gets taken away, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, if a broker dealer like Robinhood pulls the buy button, they now have to report that to the SEC and things like that.
Yeah,
so that's bullish.
And if they halt the stock, they actually have to give a reason on why. And if the reason is not up to whatever, I guess up to par or up to code or whatever they use, whatever verbiage they use, they can choose to not allow that stock to halt. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it's actually a really cool deal. It brings transparency to everything on why it has to happen or why it is happening, and it actually gets publicly recorded as well. So we'll be able to see that.
Did he say anything about punishment for, if they take away the buy button, when they shouldn't?
The punishments are in that information. I don't think we have it all. I think Potency said he was going to send it to Boss. But
Yeah, he did probably.
Yeah,
I got it somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. So it's about a 50-page document, guys. But at the end of the day, yeah, it'll be in that information. He did say he did read it or read some of it, as far as what the repercussions could be. I don't know how extreme they are, but they're in that document. So as soon as I get my hands on that document and I read through it, I'll highlight some stuff and I'll send it out and kind of get you guys that info.
Remember a couple nights ago when Edward was on and stuff, and we talked about like the spring being loaded, I guess, and how aggressive this may ramp up. As far as FOMO buying, like once the price reaches a certain amount, like if it shot up to 300, 400, 500, something like that, there's not going to be a shit ton of FOMO buying at 500 a share. I mean, even if you like even one of us wanted to get in, like how many shares can you buy at that price? You know what I mean? Or once it's in the thousands. I mean, like, I don't know if taking the buy button, if you didn't have to, nobody's going to be buying at those prices. They're going to be selling. And, as far as taking the buy button away, it doesn't help them in any factor of having to close out this position. GameStop was a different story back in January as it was running up. You know what I mean? People were buying in because of that. But I mean, if the price had reached 5,000 or 10,000, how many people would have been buying, like FOMOing in at those prices? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
it'd be nice to,
a lot of people would, man. A lot of people would. Just like some people bought in at 72 and 70 and 68 on AMC and 400 and 480 or whatever on GameStop. People are going to be doing the same fucking thing on other stocks, and they're going to do it on Tesla and so on. There's always going to be a buyer. Just because not you personally, but just because somebody thinks that $10,000 a share is a lot, when these things are fucking running hundreds of percents day after day with multiple halts in between, people are going to take notice, and people are going to want to day trade it, and people with a lot of money are going to be able to, try to make a lot of money in it as well, and it's going to be a dangerous game.
Like the guy that liquidated 601 million in Bitcoin, like he could probably afford 5,000 a share.
I would say that guy could afford 5,000 a share, no problem. Maybe even
Yeah,
500,000
no
a
problem.
share. You know, that guy might buy some shares for 500,000 and
he's
sell them
gonna have
for
to buy that
750.
shit from us.
Yeah, because you never know. What if somebody that does have a lot of liquidity comes in and buys up a shitload of shares, and then next thing you know that they squeeze out the hedge funds even further, you know?
Good.
And they're the ones that top this off into six-figure range with AMC or GameStop. Who fucking knows at this point?
You're right.
Possibilities are endless.
That's going to be the fun part about all this thing, man. And that's why, I made the comment that I made, on making sure you have your finances in check as this is happening. We have no fucking idea how high this thing's going to go. I read something a couple weeks ago. Well, it's probably a couple months ago now, and honestly, to this point that even if 40% of retail or 50% of retail sold, that this thing, there's so many synthetics out there potentially that it literally, if 40 to 50% of retail sold off completely, it still wouldn't stop it from running the way that they're saying it's going to run. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think so, because they need to buy so many, and margin calls are a 1 hour deal. It takes you have 1 hour, 60 minutes, and that's it. So after that, it's kind of off to the races when they get those.
Yep.
And everybody wants to get out. Everyone wants to be first to get out, just like in margin call.
Can't wait to see your guys' faces when the prices hit stupid numbers and you're still holding. How nervous you fuckers are going to be. Nail biting.
Oh, bro, we're gonna be live, fucking losing our minds.
Oh yeah, it'd be wild.
Bitcoin's currently trading at 47,493, 47,500.
And just think, yesterday it was at 56,000.
Ain't it grand? Well, welcome to the party, boys and girls. We get to watch the world burn.
Sir, burn it will.
Luna's down 18%. Axis is down 21%. Not great. Audio is down 24%. Shiba's down 15%. Bitcoin Cash 17%. Bitcoin down 17%. Ethereum down 15% to 3,900.
Yeah, those are pretty large moves for those.
Litecoin is down 25%. Whoa, Linkcoin down 25%. Got a couple more. Some stable coins over here. Still.
Crazy, man.
Oh, actually, not stable coins. Excuse me. This is Aave. Aave's down 22%.
Hey, did you see anything about that shit with Tether being fucking tied into those shit bonds too? So they're stable coin.
Tether owns Evergrande bonds. So Tether is fucked.
Yeah.
And a lot of these other developers banks, international banks that own this shit, that own Evergrande bonds, are going to be getting margin called all at the same time.
And that's why Evergrande.
Tether, we know that they've had scandals in the past.
Yeah.
Because they don't hold enough collateral, enough assets, I should say.
Yep.
And the ones they're holding now are shit.
They're shit. Oh my God, Matic is down 15% to $1.90. Sorry, go ahead, Elmo.
No, you're good. I was going to say, and that's why the Dr. Marco Metzler, letter or the beginnings of the bankruptcy proceedings for Evergrande is so important. And once that actually gets out there, man, it's going to be fucking crazy. And then December the 6th and December the 7th, that's why I mentioned those dates earlier. December the 6th, basically Evergrande is probably not going to be able to make that payment that's due because they put out a letter today or yesterday. My days are running together now. But I think it was yesterday at this point, that basically they're not going to be able to fulfill their financial obligations. And the stuff with Kaisa. Kaisa is going to be the one that basically defaults on the 7th, because their bonds mature then, but they also were trying to get those basically, I guess, prolonged, and that's not going to happen. They rejected that. They rejected that deal. So that rejection is now going to basically put them in a situation where they will default on the 7th. So the 6th and the 7th, watch for all hell to break loose in China, because it's going to happen.
These Kaisa bonds and Country Garden and Evergrande equals over $100 billion. And that's just the repayment amount. That's the amount that they have to repay. The $102 billion is not the amount of losses that international banks are going to see. They're going to see that times 10 because they are over leveraged to the tits on Evergrande bonds.
Yep.
It's going to be $1 trillion worth of losses from this $100 billion worth of repayment. That's not going to happen. Trillions, plural, trillions of dollars worth of losses. This is bigger than most people, than 99% of people watching this right now can imagine.
Oh, I mean, it literally ties, we've talked about this a million times, it literally ties the entire world together financially. It's fucking stupid.
No lie.
Huh?
No lie.
Yeah, for sure.
That's on point.
It's stupid.
Gonna be a rough Christmas for some folks, man.
Yep. But if you're
not for us,
right,
but not for us, motherfucker. We're gonna be fucking rich. Holy shit.
We're gonna be fucking rich, boys.
This is like 2008 all over again, except we get the insider scoop.
We earned it. We've earned it. We've learned it. We've researched it. We've dug into the contracts and the futures and the swaps, the due diligence and the fucking corruption. We felt it firsthand when the buy button got taken from us. Right? We felt it in June when these guys shorted the shit out of the stocks at new highs.
I mean, think about how many people have also, lost their lives over this shit.
Oops, wrong one.
Think about how many people are going to lose their lives when all this fucking shit hits the fan here pretty soon. I mean, the suicide rate's going to fucking skyrocket, guys.
Sadly.
It's going to be. Yeah. It sucks to say it, but it's the truth.
You think Kenny is that what do you call that? You think Kenny will do a nosedive or a half gainer off the building, or?
I think Kenny's going to fucking disappear off the face of the earth, bro.
Oh, yeah. He's got money. He's going to bail out and be like, fuck it.
That would make sense, man, because if the last thing you're facing... I wonder where he's at right now. If the last thing you're facing is, prison, and you're a rich fuck like that, that's the last place you're going to want to go, man. He's just going to take off.
Yep. Yeah. He'll go to a country that has no extradition to the U.S., and he'll fucking stay there for the rest of his life. I guarantee you, when we were tracking him, a while back, I mean, there were certain patterns that he was making, and I guarantee you, like we've talked about on millions of occasions, I guarantee he's taking his fucking paintings and probably, pallets of money and all kinds of shit, and just putting them in places over there where where we can't get to it, or maybe I should say the United States can't get to it. I guarantee that's what's happening. And he's probably washing money through fucking gemstones and all kinds of shit. I mean, Silverback's fucking, some of the shit that he talks about that he could be doing because of some of the countries he's flown in and out of, and just watching his flight patterns. He puts a nice picture together that is very plausible.
Dr. Metzler messaged me and told me he's going to be putting out an AMC and GameStop due diligence tomorrow, or over the next couple of days.
Nice.
Yeah. And this Dr. Metzler, if you guys didn't know this, he has never posted about AMC and GameStop until he watched our video of a couple nights ago where we kind of did some due diligence there on each other's findings, and have kind of linked up since then. So I'm really excited because Dr. Marco Metzler is being watched by the entire world.
That's fucking big time.
Yeah, the people are taking notice, you know, like big players take notice of what he has to say.
So don't be surprised if you see a spike in buying after Dr. Marco Metzler does that.
Excuse me. Not at all. What the
That'll
heck,
be
LinkedIn?
fun.
What are you doing to me? Bondi says Picasso's and Basquiat's are going to be on sale. Hey, man, that's good. We'll buy some of those fucking artworks on sale, hang on to them for a little bit until they appreciate, and make a shitload of money off of them.
Boss, are we gonna be rich or what?
Yup.
Fucking love it. Oh my god. Fuck yeah, you know we are, guy. Come on now, Cash.
You fucking know it, brother. But I'm not a financial advisor. What the fuck do I know? I could be wrong. I've been wrong all along, right, guys?
Oh my god. Hey, so can I say this? I mean, you've only been talking about this shit since fucking May, June, July, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
We've been talking about this shit for months, bro.
Here we are.
We thought it was going to happen in October, and all they did was just fucking kick it down the road a little bit more.
They kicked the can. I don't think they're going to get the can kicked this time from these fucks.
Nah, they're out of time.
Where the hell is this shit at?
Monty, I'm going to ask you again just to see if your fucking answer's changed. How many hookers you got lined up for after MOASS, bud?
Infinity, like the squeeze.
Oh,
Infinity like the squeeze. I fucking love it, dude. Oh, fucking awesome.
Watch the money pile up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, say it, Cash. I know what's coming next. Say it.
We're gonna be so goddamn rich. Filthy rich.
Oh my god, I love it. I fucking love it, dude. We're gonna do a fucking tour with Cash. Oh.
I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like to sleep on a pile of cash.
The hookers know, don't they, Cash?
Yeah, they definitely do.
There's gonna be a lot of single mothers looking for work after the crash.
Damn.
Fuck, dude. Cash the comedian,
fucking
boys.
Guy.
Damn. Economy's in the shitter. Motherfucking girl need a job.
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Shit, I got it on my desktop. Fuck.
So this is the letter I was actually talking about for those of you that are seeing this.
The Evergrande one?
Yeah.
Here, I got it bigger over here on my desktop. Yeah, it says the company received demand to perform its obligations under a guarantee in the amount of $260 million. That's their next note. In the event that the group is unable to meet its guarantee obligations or certain other obligations, it may lead to creditors demanding acceleration of repayment. Dated December 3rd, 2021, Hong Kong. These guys are fucked.
That $260 million is due on December the 6th. So they now have approximately 2 days, not including today, to come up with that payment.
You should get your prenuptial agreements before you get married in Vegas.
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
That's a good
And
point,
make sure you
brother.
get married by Elvis.
Did you say get married by Elvis?
Yeah, make sure you get married by Elvis.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Better get a fucking prenup is what you better do.
Fucking joke, dude.
And if you get a prenup, make sure that you get your own lawyer, she gets her own lawyer. The shit don't hold up, you go through the same lawyer type shit.
Not financial advice. Don't get married.
Hey, here is some financial advice. If you're not married now, don't get married after MOASS.
Yeah, just be like Cash. Get hookers and blow.
And blow.
Cash is going to be the next Dan Bilzerian.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm going to do?
Perfect.
My goal in life now, after this, is to make fucking Cash the next Hugh Hefner.
That sounds good.
Cash just walking around the robe everywhere he goes.
With a boner.
Comes to dinner to hang out with us wearing a fucking robe.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Fucking women in bikinis just all the time walking around him. Fucking hilarious.
Hey, fellas, I got to tap out.
All right, bud.
Have a good night, bro.
It's good hearing everything.
All right, man. Be good.
Can't wait for Monday. We're going to be fucking rich.
Hell yeah.
You know it. Fucking guy. You fucking know it. Is this what I think it is? Let's see.
Are the futures down over there too?
I'm looking at the futures contract due dates. I'm looking at the dates they got to fucking roll the futures right now, brother. I am jacked. It's fucking 2:30 in the morning and I'm jacked.
Dude,
I have no fucks.
I'm not even tired, dude. I got up at about 6:30 and I'm not even tired. I'm so fucking
December
amped up right now.
7th. Oh, up to 7 December, 6 quarterly. Never mind, that's the wrong fucking date. I'm a little drunk, but I'm not tired.
Never seen so many people get so excited like when crypto crashes and the market starts going down and shit's in flames. Everybody's like, fuck yes.
I was watching the Simpsons episode with the bug out bags. That was fucking perfect. It was just like this. Let's see if I can find it. The Apocalypse episode. That shit was hilarious.
Fuck you, Uncle Cat.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the wrong one. Don't want to get a copyright strike if it's the wrong one also.
Bro, there's 628 people watching right now. That's crazy. 2:30 in the morning. Troops.
What's up, folks? Much love. Much love to all you hanging out with us. Having a beer, having a smoke, having a glass of milk or a jar of mayo. Cheers, motherfuckers. We're going to be fucking rich.
I'd like to see a motherfucker drink a jar of mayo. That's some thick shit, bro.
Gross. You made me drop my joint, bro. Fuck. We saw the futures just a bit ago, remember?
Yeah.
And they're fucking down, dude. 1-2% right now. 2%, 2.25% for the NASDAQ. And the Russell and the SPY was down 1%.
Yeah, we're heading in the right direction, man. Sucks to say it, but yeah, we're gonna get to sit by and watch the world burn. We're not gonna be happy about it. I mean, I'm not gonna be happy about it because I know it's gonna affect a shit ton of people. But fuck, man, I'm excited. I'm excited and
I'm starting
pissed
to come
off
to
at the
terms
same
with it
time. If
too.
you will. Yeah.
Well, it's just confirmation that we were correct, that we planned, we prepared, and we did what we were supposed to do. And, being that I'd done been through this in '08 and '09 and got my ass fucking handed to me and burned the first time, and it took me several years to recover from that, I planned for this for 10 years, or longer, you know what I mean? Ever since '08, '09. And so, this time I was ready.
Reed, tell everybody the story about the guy that was like less than a year away from retiring and what '08 did to him.
So this is a guy in my hall or whatever. He only had about a year left of working, and I was working with him at the time. And because of the '08, '09 shit, like our pension blew up, and we had to hire a special attorney out of Chicago that worked in saving pensions and shit like that. And of course, the IRS gets involved. Your government gets involved or whatever. You have to follow certain rules and things like that and whatnot. So we had to restructure and do all these things and comply with things, to basically bail this pension, save this pension. We didn't get any bailout money or nothing like that. We had to save it ourselves. So for the last over 10 years, I don't know, it's about $6 something or something now, or $7, I think now. But I pay around $6 or $7 an hour unaccredited into our pension. And I only get credit for about 4 to 25 on top of that $7. So all these raises that we got for years, we had to throw into our pension to help bail our pension out. This guy only had a year left. And I don't blame some of the other guys. The other guys that were close, and when all this kind of started coming down, we had 60-something guys immediately take early retirement because they knew what was going to happen. They seen the writing on the wall, and you can't blame them. They had to get the fuck out. But this guy ended up having to work 6 more years added to his retire, before he could retire, and he was just a year away. Now, when you're already 55, 56 years old or whatever, and you're staring at, you only got less than 12 months left, and you're done after working 35 plus years in the trade. In my trade, it's a rough trade, man. It's hard fucking work, hard on the body. So after 35 years and you're in your 50s, to be staring down the barrel of 6 more fucking years, no, man. You think that dude he was pissed, but he's been there working, still. So it sucks, but that's kind of the thing. One of the things that I watched happen, and then of course me, I'm younger. I wasn't close to retirement, but again, putting all this money in unaccredited to bail out the pension, I'm literally giving them 10 grand plus a year, depending on how many hours I work. And so, after 10 years, that's $100,000 plus dollars, whatever, that I put into the pension. And I'm one of the guys that works a lot of hours and I travel. So I put a lot of money in there I don't get credit for, So that's literally probably over 100 grand that I just, had to give up. So that sucks, man.
I'm sorry to hear you had to give that shit up.
And no, I mean, it was costly. It was costly, but I wasn't the only one. And to me, though, I look at it, I was fortunate it happened to me when I was a little bit younger. And I learned a valuable lesson, and I would probably never be as successful as I am right now or going to be if I hadn't learned that lesson. But to learn that lesson at 55, yeah, that's hard to recover from, man.
And where I actually wanted to go with him telling that story, guys, is, for those of you guys that feel bad, shit like that, don't feel bad because we've already paid for this one way or the other, right? I mean, my parents paid for it, your parents paid for it, your grandparents paid for it. I mean, fuck, right. There are people that fucking, again, lost their lives over that. And your family members lost their entire fucking life savings. So don't fucking feel bad and just, take care of yourselves when this happens. Put yourself in a situation to be successful and to be able to live the way you want to live or the way you feel you deserve to live moving forward. And then whatever you have extra, just keep your circle extremely small and help people in that circle, immediate family, aunts, uncles, cousins, anybody that may have, I should say, influenced your life in a positive manner. Don't be afraid to give back to them a little bit. Take care of yourself first. Again, not financial advice.
Yeah, too many people are concerned with how they're going to help others, but first they need to worry about how they're going to help themselves.
Absolutely, bro.
Wanted to point out one thing. There's about not a million, but there are several dozen options futures contracts that expire on December. Ones that were taken out in December, September, June. All of these contracts for ICE Futures US, MSCI Emerging Markets Index Futures expire on December 6th as well. So we should be seeing some positive price action on some futures if they're not rolled. If they're not all rolled. They could be rolled and over a 2-day period, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we would see on Monday, but then we would see that price action on Wednesday. So any price action we see on Monday would be futures that were rolled on Thursday, for example. So it's going to be an interesting couple of days for AMC and GameStop, I think. I think it's going to be pretty fucking nice out there.
For sure.
This is fucking bullish. But on that note, I think we've been here quite a little while. I think we should all do something else for a little bit, and we can, be rich as fuck on Monday if that's the way the cards turn. So let's see if that's the way the cards play out, I should say.
Absolutely,
John Carlos
man.
says, check this chat. All right, man, I'll check the chat out real quick. See what you got going on there. Cheers, bitches. 1.79 billion of Bitcoin were liquidated within the last hour. Wow. Almost $2 billion of Bitcoin is gone, huh? And Evergrande Hui Kaiyan warns investors he can't meet obligations while government agencies test how much pain the owner can take before they step in to prevent a run on China. That's cool. I'd like to see more details, but I think that's probably just this article. Let's find out, brother. Yeah, this is what we were telling you guys also about the fact that they never made their bond payment. It was obvious.
Yep.
I can't believe that so many people fell for this shit.
Yep.
I don't know. That shit's not fucking loading. There we go. He was summoned after firm. Yeah, I know he was summoned. Nothing really was said. The developer said it may not have enough funds for obligations. We saw that in the letter. The government from Guangdong is highly concerned. Yeah, that's not surprising. But thanks for the info for sure, John Carlos. I just don't feel like waiting for Bloomberg to load.
Personally, think the China domino is the thing that's going to kick all this off. I've been saying it for about a month now.
This is the interesting part. This is definitely the interesting part. And
looks like it's going to have a larger impact than people have played off.
Yeah.
That's always the way it works.
Fuck. Hey, I want to thank the mods again. Thank you, Pam, Pete, Sergio, everybody that's a moderator, as well as thanks to everybody in the chat and for your support. Appreciate you. Drop a like if you can. If you want, drop a comment for the algorithm. Appreciate that. And on that note, I'll leave you guys with an awesome song because the song is the shit. And much props to Zabi for making it and Jesse Garcia for making graphics for us. I got you covered here, Jesse. Goddamn, we're gonna be fucking rich. So goddamn rich.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together.
Peace out, everybody. Have a great night.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Enjoy your weekend. We'll be fucking rich.
I want my fucking money.
I'll see you all soon.
Griffin, I want my fucking money. Yo, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, motherfucker.
Holy shit, we're gonna be so fucking rich.
Moon Monday? Quite possibly. We'll fucking see. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your help hanging out. It's always fun hanging out with you guys and hearing what you have to say.
Griffin, I want my fucking money.
You're an original,
Hey,
aren't
yelling,
you?
cowboy. Give me the fucking money. Get the goddamn money printer out.
Great. Bounty letter.
We're gonna be so fucking rich. Get the goddamn money printer out.